Deuteronomy chapter 14. You are the children of the Lord your God, and so you shall not make gashes on your body, nor shave your heads as a sign of mourning for the dead. You are a people holy and consecrated to the Lord your God. The Lord has chosen you from among all the peoples on the face of the earth to be his very own people. You shall not eat anything that is detestable. These are the animals that you may eat: ox, sheep, goat, deer, gazelle, roebuck, wild goat, ibex, antelope, and mountain sheep. You may eat any animal that chews the cud and has a cloven hoof, cloven into two parts. But of those that chew cud or have a cloven hoof, you shall not eat the following: camel, hare, and rock badger, because they do chew the cud but do not have a hoof. These are unclean for you. Neither shall you eat the meat of the pig, because although it has a divided hoof, it does not chew the cud. Regard it as unclean. You shall not eat their meat or touch their carcass. Of all the animals that live in the water, you may eat the following: all that has fins and scales, but not those that do not have fins and scales. Consider them as unclean. You may eat all clean birds, but do not eat the following: eagle, vulture, osprey, buzzard, kite, the different kinds of falcons, all kinds of ravens, ostrich, nighthawk, seagull, and all the different kinds of hawk, eagle, owl, and ibis, swan, pelican, purple gallinule, cormorant, stork, the different kinds of heron, hoopoe, and bat. Consider as unclean all winged insects. You shall not eat them, but you may eat all clean birds. You shall not eat any animal that you find dead. You may give it to the resident alien who lives in your town, or sell it to the stranger, for you are a people consecrated to the Lord your God. You shall not boil a kid in its mother's milk. Every year separate a tenth part from the yield of what you have sown in your fields. In the presence of the Lord, in the place he has chosen as the dwelling place for his name, you shall eat the tithe of your grain, your oil, and your wine, and the firstlings of your herd and flock, that you may learn to honor the Lord your God all the days of your life. The journey may be too long for you to bring those tithes to the place the Lord has chosen to set up his name. In that case, when the Lord your God blesses you, exchange them all for money. Take the money in your hand and go to the place chosen by the Lord. There you shall buy whatever you like: oxen or sheep or wine or strong drink or anything you like. And there you shall eat in the presence of the Lord your God, and rejoice, you and your household. And do not neglect the Levite who dwells in your towns, since he has no share or inheritance as you have. At the end of every 3 years, bring all the tithes of that year's harvest and store them in the city. Then the Levite among you who has no share or inheritance of his own, the resident alien, the orphan, and the widow who live in your towns, may come and eat and be satisfied. So the Lord will bless all the works of your hands, all that you undertake.